They were cut from the same cloth, the men in Paddy's bar. Sometimes it was a group of farmers or laborers in coarse clothes. Sometimes it was landowners or professionals, only slightly better dressed. Sometimes it was another group altogether, or a combination. It didn't matter. The talk was always the same. No one ever felt the need to say anything, yet someone always did. Robert Shaw entered through the back kitchen and made his way along the narrow hall. Shelves lined the wall with necessities for the locals: tea and sugar, loaves of bread, paraffin oil. He passed the dining room on his left, where families were eating dinner and exchanging gossip. Then he ducked into the small tap room on his right. With its low ceiling and stone walls, the room had a cozy feel. Several Irishmen sat enjoying their drinks at a wooden bar that ran along one side. At a table in the corner, Robert's friend Jack sat nursing a drink by himself. Behind the bar, a black-and-white TV broadcast the day's news. Another IRA bombing in Dublin. Inflation was at 25%. Richard Nixon was being impeached. Robert ducked under the partition and turned it off. "Enough bad news," he growled. He did not bother to ask if anyone was watching. Despite having achieved what few people could ever hope for, an Oscar nomination for acting and a Tony nomination for writing, Robert was not satisfied. Many of his peers had achieved greater recognition despite far less talent, or so he thought. Although he could seem arrogant and conceited at times, his eyes always seemed to sparkle. Robert poured 2 shots of Irish whiskey and handed one to Jack, who had moved to the bar. With his bulbous nose and penchant for funny stories, Jack was popular at Paddy's. He and Robert toasted and downed their shots in a gulp. Robert poured 2 more. Paddy emerged from the kitchen, apron in hand, and joined Robert behind the bar. "Drinking all my whiskey, Mr. Shaw?"
"Just keeping you in business, Paddy."
"Aye, I do well enough."
"I know you do."
Turning to the locals, Robert asked,
"Who wants another round?"
Silence greeted him.
"It's on me."
Everyone's hand went up, and Robert began pouring pints of Guinness.
"When are you going to sell me the bar, Paddy?"
"You couldn't afford it."
"Ah, but that's a temporary problem."
"All those private school bills getting you down, Mr. Shaw?" one of the Irishmen asked. "How many kids does he have again?" another said. "8, I think. Or is it 10? "Don't forget the Rolls Royce," someone chimed in.
"How does everyone know more about my business than me?"
Robert asked with a grin.